the Tories' fault. I think that's completely preposterous, okay? This is Labour's fault. Rob Powell from Sky News.
Hi, thank you, Rob Powell, Sky News. Are you saying then you want a general election now, if you were talking about a vote of no confidence? And if there was to be one, how do you think you'd do?
Britain is not being governed. That is what this speech is about. We need a better government. Labour was voted in with a huge majority. They have a majority of about 160. They can't get anything done. Something is wrong. And yes, while we're all reading the tittle-tattle of who said what in the Epstein files, our country is going backwards. That is what worries me. If a general election is on the cards, we'll take it because we know we will do a better job. But what we need to make sure is that the public can see what the alternatives are. This is not a game. We're not throwing dice. This is about people's lives. And I am very worried about what is happening in our country. I am very worried about some of the nonsensical legislation that is going through Parliament, what they're doing on veterans, what they're doing on Chagos. And that's before we get to the pretend private members' bills, which are really government-sponsored bills around things like assisted dying, things that were never in the manifesto. Something is going horribly wrong. And we can see a government that is distracted. It's all about their leadership ambitions. None of the cabinet secretaries are delivering anything at all. Right now, my belief is that there won't be a general election until 2029, because most of those Labour MPs know that they will not be coming back. But they at least have the opportunity to do better. They can pick someone else or force the government to do better, rather than putting their heads in the sand. That is what I'm asking them for. Next is Harry Horton, ITV.
Thank you, Harry Horton, ITV News. I've spoken to lots of Labour MPs over the last few days, and some of your own MPs as well, and many of them are worried that actually this scandal, and ones we've seen under your party previously, actually undermine trust and faith in all politicians. And is that something you're worried about?
It is something that I'm worried about. As I said, we made mistakes, but we acknowledged them, we learned from them, and as people will remember, we tried to fix them. We don't need to go back into what happened several years ago to see that we were actually trying to fix things when we saw the leader was going wrong. Labour are too scared to do that. And yet they can't even do basic things like make modest changes in the welfare budget. They can't get any legislation through. We're spending most of our time having general debates and going nowhere. Something is seriously wrong. Britain is not being governed. And that is what we need to think about. How do we get ourselves into a better place? Aggie Champ from LBC.
Aggie Chambray, LBC News. Ms Badenoch, do you worry that this scandal and the potential end of this administration could hasten or make more likely a Reform UK government?
Reform UK is more of the same. They're the ones who actually have a former leader in prison right now. There is no reason that we should even think for a second that these Epstein files don't have something that might implicate them. A lot of Nigel Farage has mentioned multiple times, I'm not in the Epstein files. Nigel Farage has mentioned multiple times, so is his party treasurer, Nick Candy. People can go and investigate. But if people think that we're getting a clean government with reform, I think that that is for the birds. That is not what the country is asking for. They may be doing well because of protest votes, but we need to start having an honest conversation about how we can get a proper government. Helen William? PA? No? OK. Tim Stanley, Daily Tea.
Thank you. Good morning. I have to stand. No, I don't have to stand up. Do I have to stand up? OK, fine. I'm going to stand up for the camera. And now I've knocked my coffee over. No, don't worry about that. That's fine. Good morning. You've invited Labour MPs to kick out Keir Starmer and, quote, do better. Well, if they did do that, it's very likely they would replace him with Angela Rayner. Speaks for itself. What do you think of Angela Rayner? Do you really think she would make for a, quote, better government? And is there a risk that in defenestrating the Labour moderates, you're actually inviting a proper socialist to take over Britain?
So I think that is an excellent question. I'm not worried about Angela Rayner. I think that I can deal with Angela Rayner. The real... But you've hit upon something that is crucial. It doesn't matter